What's up, everyone? Sayori here, and welcome to another episode of my Doki Literature Club Let's Play. So, if you haven't seen the last episode, you should go check it out. But if you have, you already know what happened. But if you need a reminder, I got you. I always got you. So, last episode, balance was kind of thrown off because Sayori decided to leave because she wasn't feeling well, and the girls were getting a little feisty. You know, they were little. Everyone was off the edge. If you know, people were called useless. The girls fought over me. I got a date, which is Sunday. It's not technically a date. It's more of a hangout. It's more of a bake-out. A bake-out. Is that how you would call it? A bake-out with some friends? With a friend. Who's a girl. And I guess likes me. Maybe, in a way. I don't know. But today's the day. It's a date, I think. Maybe I don't know how you make it official. Sometimes you say, "Would you like to go on a date with me?" But sometimes it's like one of those days. Like, is it one? Is it not? It's like, who knows? But it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just two of us. Yeah, her voice won't be so nasally. Nasally? Is that it? I don't know what a nasally voice sounds like. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different person. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Your neighbor just go knock on the door, like, "Hey yo, Sayori, we're Mr. and Mrs. Sayori." Is that how you say it? Mr. and Mrs. Sayori? Mr. and Mrs. Sayori's mom and dad? What's poppin'? What's going on? Where she be? Where she at? Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Is this my house? Oh, this is Sayori's house. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's home, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Too quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Maybe she's crying, sleeping, sulking. Hell if I know. I don't know who Sayori is. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Star. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? Have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Decorations on walls? What decorations? What do you mean? I mean, it's a calendar, but that's not really a decoration. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Well, how do you know about that? What? Yeah, but wait, how do you know about that? This is what I was thinking. Sayori has already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Are you gonna be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yeah? There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is very uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something, alright. Never mind. I'm about to. Don't listen to me. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles and shakes her head. That's not a good start. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make this stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even thinking about me right now. But this is just punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have come over today. Is it just to torture me? Sayori. I got Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to me right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Star. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're always just going to make me say it, aren't you, Star? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Didn't you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone smile without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock, I'm in shock too. What do you mean? Oh, it's a whole stuff. Too much to unload in that. It's a whole package right there. That's not this Christmas package, right? It's like a barrel, 5 barrels at least. Discussion-worthy topics about this. This is, oof. I can't even figure out how to respond. How's it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not just think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your closest friend. I've been betrayed, Sayori. How could you? How could you betray me? We even both have S's as our names. Star, Sayori. Make the perfect ship right there. SS. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Star. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. I'm bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wanted to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Star. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Star. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the literature club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Star. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Star. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you all to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to be changed. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Star. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I'll let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me to do today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. So it's a date. It's a date. I got a date with Sayori tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. 2 days back to back. Oof. I said goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over. I think Natsuki is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much when we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at my home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's out my front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Alright girl, shit, come on in. This is a nice kitchen. It's bland, but it's a nice kitchen. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients. I didn't already have them. I cannot speak. Literally. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Maybe so. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer me to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Star? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds onto me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimated you. It's because I'm small. So small, isn't it? You jerk. And Natsuki hits her fist in my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when the only thing I'm worth my size. It's fun that I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little more bit like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are teasing me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you have to treat me like Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into your body type. like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Who else? Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Star. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough, finally, for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. And with that, I'm gonna call it right here. So we learned that Sayori has depression, and I'm gonna try my best to make her not feel all sad and depressed. Yep. And Monday, after the festival, we're gonna spend as much time with Sayori as we can. Just us two pals hanging out together. Walking buddies, as I say. And we know that Natsuki is jealous of Yuri. But we're not gonna say anything. So, until next time, guys. This is Story to Arabia, signing out. Peace.